will choke a bitch pale.
The hope is the rope that'll choke a bitch pale. And already I'm seeing parallels to REN here.
Yo, what's up everybody? How you doing?
What's going on? And I have to say, it is time to lay the beat down.
Lay the beat down. Yes, today we are reacting to REN'S KUJO Beat Down.
Probably one of the most highly anticipated reactions of our channel. In a long, long time, everyone's been waiting for us to react to this. We're gonna dive right into it and we're going to give you our raw thoughts. We saw his video explaining the situation, so we know what we're walking into. And I gotta see how REN handles a diss track, because this would be our first REN diss track that we've ever covered on this channel. Now, just a disclaimer, we have watched this beat down live with everybody. That was our premiere. Our premiere was live. However, we did promise in the polls a special Strawhat edit for this, the ones you've come to know and love. And we are here today to give you that, to dive deeper, better analysis, and just maybe a little bit more of what we thought about the situation.
Yeah, man, let's get right to it.
All right. Ooh, take two. I bet that's Sam. Ooh, the resolution on this.
Trying to be the person who is rightly doing right, who is right there on the righteous path, no wrong in words I write. But the forces out there test me, Ren. I'm trying to find the path and forgive all those who test my will. There's trouble in my heart. What the fuck, you little pussy? This ain't REN number 2. This ain't pendulums or songs of hope that can't talk from you. And the last time we did this, the hope did prevail. Now the hope is the rope that will choke a bitch pale.
The hope is the rope that'll choke a bitch pale. And already I'm seeing parallels to REN here. Remember when we covered REN and we were talking about when he's on this side, he's this REN? And when he's on this side, he's the other REN? Well, it's more like when he's on this side, he's REN. And when he's first person view, he's the other REN that wants to kill this motherfucker. And he even said, this ain't REN 2.
Or Pendulum, which I guess might be another song that we haven't covered yet.
He did mention Pendulum in that last spoken word bit at the end of REN.
It was a pendulum, eternally swaying from the dark to the light.
So maybe he's just doing that thing where he's just taking Easter eggs? Or maybe it's a song, I don't know.
I don't know. Yeah, man, it's just, seems like he's just in song form expressing how he feels about the situation. There's a part of him that really tried, as we saw in the build-up video to this, a part of him that really tried to reason with this guy KUJO, give him the benefit of the doubt.
The sympathetic side, right?
Yes, try to empathize with him, sympathize with him, try to be the person who can figure out a solution to this issue, even though it clearly seems like that there shouldn't be an issue. But as you can see, he's fed up with it, and the crazy REN, the crazy side, crazy. He's had it up to here, and he's about to let loose. And you know, a real artist, any real artist, but especially this artist here, we've seen that when he wants to express himself, he will not hold back. And that's what we're gonna get from this track. It seems like he's not going to hold back. He's not pulling any punches.
Sounds like a horror movie. I'm getting horror movie vibes.
Yeah, I get that too. It's like a horror movie score, slightly operatic.
And that back, I'm starting to remember where that back looked familiar, that back angle hunched over, kind of going like this and that, right? I'm getting like a combination of like Gollum from Lord of the Rings, the way he's standing there like he's a creature, right? Because I think that's what he's trying to portray, like he's a creature, right? And also from the movie Split, when you see like his back, and he becomes the monster in the movie Split, like the animal, the beast, I think they call him.
Yeah.
So he's giving like very like beast beat down.
Yeah, and the sound effect of him breathing heavily, I believe, is an ode to Rest in Peace, the video Sick Boy, where in the beginning the video starts off with him breathing heavy with the same exact sound effect. Or similar sound effects. So that's where I think that's coming from.
What's up, everybody? We just wanted to take the time out to say thanks for watching the reaction. We also wanted to take the time out to introduce you to who we are and what we do. We're Strawhat Dynasty, a twin breakdancing rap duo from NYC. We've worked years now in cultivating our ability to make quality music videos, breakdancing, and overall entertaining. We pour everything we have into every song, every video, in order to provide you with the best entertainment experience possible. So if you would take the time to check out some of our original music, our content, and follow us on all platforms, we would super appreciate it. We're just two brothers following our dreams, and we appreciate your support as you join us on this life journey. Thanks so much. Now back to the reaction.
And if you're curious about what we thought about Sick Boy, you can check out our video right here. Let's continue.
Last time we did this, the hope did prevail. Now the hope is the road that will choke a bitch pale. No, just wait a sec. Cause there's nothing to be gained when you sever the neck. I know that art is a part of your heart, so you're upset. But this hate breeds hate, please wait, geez when I'm getting pretty sick of the sick boy. Trying to be the it boy, trying to be the I'm so morally equipped boy. Face it, you're mad as fuck, Ren. Now let me cut this worm with my razor blade pen.
Fuck it.
Ooh, let me cut this word with my razor blade pen. My pen that's going to cut you up. Spill blood. Oh, snap.
Crazy.
Ooh, the flashes in the background.
Crazy. You know, I confirmed that is a KUJO lookalike because I stalked KUJO's Instagram after this whole situation just to see what KUJO and his girlfriend looked like.
Okay,
KUJO.
Hello. You?
KUJO is indeed matching. This guy's definitely matching the description that is KUJO.
People actually say in the comments that this is one of Ren's friends, close personal friends.
Well, he's a very good friend.
I'm just like
for shaving his head.
He just happens to have a KUJO lookalike friend on hand. That was fate right there.
Yeah, man. I mean, you know. Let's keep watching. This is getting crazy.
Hi KUJO, please don't try to struggle, hear me out, see I'm on your side really. Well, I was, till I found you could get a little greedy. Push your luck a little far. There's a moral, little Jimmy, of the cookie and the jar. See the needy and the greedy, they're just trying to fill a hole. So they take and then they take us still the empty in their soul. They feel so hard done by, poor little you. Wanna take from me big, then I'll take from you too.
Ooh, saying I was take from me and I'll take from you too. That kind of reminds me of Hi Ren when he said, you gotta kill me if you gotta kill you.
You gotta kill you if you wanna kill me.
Remember? And I just got chills thinking about that, reminiscing from that. And basically just trying to give the point that, yo man, I tried to reason with you. I really did. But now you brought out the beast in me and you're about to capture my wrath.
Yeah, man, I agree with that. I think he's just kind of like, yo, you took my baby from me. You took everything I put into Sick Boy, my only number one, the single off my number one selling UK album. You know, you took it away from me.
That's the name of the album, right?
Sick Boy, man. It's the name of the album, bro.
What a
the
dick.
Single for the album. Took it away from me, and guess what, man? You're gonna pay the ultimate price. An eye for an eye. I tried to settle this. I tried to be nice about it. But you know what? When push comes to shove, you shove me, push me to the far. Don't push me, cause I'm close to the edge. I'm trying not to lose my head. Exactly. So, Wednesday. So yeah, man, it's just like, yo, man, this is crazy, man. This is entertainment, and you know, the whole build up to the story, the way he's very transparent with the audience about what's going on, and the fact that he's building up on it and turned it into a piece of art.
Operatic.
To entertain the viewer and give the viewer a slight sense of closure. Well, not real closure, but kind of just bring them into the world musically. That's some artist shit right there.
I'm getting that the operatic choir. Supposedly the choirs are the choirs from the Hungarian beat that this whole thing started.
Well, I don't think that's the actual choir. I think they're just there to represent the choir.
Oh,
Like
I thought the
people,
word on the street was that he's using the actual thing, and
He might be using a sample that he cleared, maybe.
That's what I'm saying. He used his resources to clear the sample.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really know. I gotta listen to Sick Boy again to really try to match the samples up. But I think the people dressed in white in the back that you see appear as the lights flicker on and off, I think they're supposed to represent the Hungarian choir visually.
Okay, well, let's continue.
The greedy, they're just trying to fill a hole. So they take and then they take us till they're empty in their soul. They feel so hard done by poor little you. Wanna take from me big, then I'll take from you too.
Oof. Oh, snap. Oh, that is creepy. Haha. Yo. I wonder if that's how it's girl.
Shut up, slut, you said enough. I thought you said you like it rough. I thought you said she liked it rough. You're a bitch, man, what the fuck? I'm confused by this dynamic. Like it's Bonnie and it's Clyde, but the killing you're committing is career suicide.
Oh!
Bonnie and Clyde.
Bonnie and
For those that don't
Clyde.
know, Bonnie and Clyde are a notorious killer couple based off that movie. What movie was that?
Natural Born Killers.
Natural Born Killers.
Which is one of the craziest movies I've ever seen, by the way.
Yes, yes. The way it's shot is fucking crazy. It kind of reminds me of Requiem for a Dream in a little
yeah.
bit.
Good,
you know what I'm
good
saying?
comparison.
But yeah, they're a killer couple, literally a couple that just goes in a killing spree. So he's saying, you know,
But the murder you're committing.
the murder y'all committing, I thought you're Bonnie, you're Clyde. The murder you're committing is career suicide.
It is, because he turned down a whole entire new track from Ren, which would have generated him much more attention and income.
Yeah, man, and decided to push Ren's buttons, and now I don't know who's gonna work with this guy after this, man.
I don't know.
I really don't. I wouldn't.
I wouldn't work with him.
But it's dynamic, like it's Bonnie and it's Clyde, but the killing you're committing is career suicide. Whoa, guys, you probably think that this is extreme, I won't lie. Maybe just a little bit mean, you know, I feel a little bad about it, really. Nah, I'm only messing, lad, I love to spank the greedy. Feel me?
Ooh, just real quick. I just love on a technical aspect. We haven't really talked about the technical aspects of this. You know, I just love the whole, and song structure wise, the oh I na 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 oh I na 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 na. It's a catchy tune. It's a great technique to use, and using the O and I rhyme schemes, you're able to balance out the words in between and ride that flow going on, because it's the rhyme scheming words that are the matching sounds in between that tie everything together. Just a little side note.
Oh, yeah, and on top of that, every time he introduces a new flow or a flow that changes the dynamic of the song, the beat and the dynamic of the beat changes, you know? Like
I didn't even notice that.
Yeah, you know, he'll take off the operatic part, he'll put on this like jingly, fun-loving kind of creepy bell part he's got going on here. He'll take some drums off for certain parts when it's getting intense. He'll add the drums back in when he's moving on to a different topic. And it just creates a nice dynamic with the listener's ear. It makes for a pleasurable listening experience, and it's always giving you something new and engaging to listen to keep you interested in the track and keep you listening. Yeah.
About it really? Nah, I'm only messing, lad, I love to spank the greedy. Feel me? I hope you wake up sweating from your nightmares, see me. I'm the sick boy that you enslave, free me. When you fuck with my work, you might as well bleed me. I put my whole soul into my words legally. Now a little thief want beef, want steal from me. That's how little thief lose teeth, you meal to me. I'm the subject matter, you are part of the scenery. This is how the sick boy work, you feeling me?
Ooh, that edit with the and it was like they kind of, in a horror movie-esque way, they like creepily, steadily came close to him with flash of light so they all appeared dead on him. And maybe if that does represent the Hungarian choir, maybe that's like a metaphor for the whole reason my sick boy is gone is because of your fuck up. Because of this, you didn't include the sample on this Hungarian choir, and now the song is dead, like these people all around me.
The choir, the sample, or this choir sample killed my song.
Killed my song. Yes, and just, you know, just the conviction. He's just reaping with vengefulness, and just, I hope when you go to sleep this happens and you regret this in your dream, all this shit.
Yeah, I'm definitely hearing some like Eminem type vibes in this. You know what I mean? Like in the song Stan, he's like, I hope it bleeds in the beat, and I hope when you sleep you can't sleep without me. You know?
When you dream, I hope you can't sleep and you scream about it. I hope your conscience eats at you when you can't breathe without me.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Like I'm definitely hearing that, and the way he's like grabbing him so ferociously, it's like he's angry. It's like he wants to just tear his head off.
And he's getting all up in his grill too. Look,
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
so close to his face.
I mean, honestly, the commitment in this video is just insane. This guy could arguably be an actor on top of a musical artist.
I think he could do it, actually.
You know, and I think that there's that edit there of Kujo representing the pig we see in a bunch of REN'S videos.
Sick Boy, I believe he was a Sick Boy too, the pig.
And I think the pig is supposed to represent greed.
Greed.
And capitalism and things of that nature, but greed.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
Like
I
in the
think,
book Animal Farm.
exactly, putting the connections together, and this is what he does so well, bringing all elements of his universe into bits of his songs, reoccurring themes, so that we can all stay clicked in, stay inside his universe, his Reniverse.
And we wouldn't be able to put these clues together if it wasn't for you lovely folks at home. So thank you guys.
Thank you guys. Thank you so much.
Nightmares see me. I'm the sick boy that you enslave, free me. When you fuck with my work, you might as well bleed me. I put my whole soul into my words legally. Now a little thief want beef, want steal from me. That's how little thief lose teeth, you meal to me. I'm the subject matter, you are part of the scenery. This is how the sick boy work, you feeling me?
I'm the subject matter, you're part of the scenery. Saying, I created Sick Boy. You were just a small little part of it. Stop trying to act like you deserve all this extra bullshit you're asking for, because he did ask for all this extra bullshit he's asking for. I'm here. You fuck with my work, you might as well bleed me. I'm the sick boy that you something, and then he said free me, captured me, free me, and then finally he said I brought this song to life legally.
Yeah, he's saying he's the subject matter and you're just a part of the scenery, man. You just made the beat, bro. Like, I swear, producers swear sometimes, you know what I mean? And I can say that shit, I'm a producer too, you know? So producers swear sometimes, like, they should get so much, and I'm sorry not to knock on producers, but it's like, that song wouldn't be the song without the artist. And true, you know, that song wouldn't exist without your beat. But at the same time, if you're not gonna put money into promo of the song, if you're not gonna promote the video, if you're not gonna put money into the music video, if you're not going to create content around the song, if you're not gonna equally promote the song, all you did was make the beat, then you gotta see, where does your value really lie? Because at the end of the day, there's so many goddamn producers out there, just like there's so many artists, you know what I mean? And the artist could justifiably just go get a different producer to create the same vibe you created. Not saying producers are not valuable, but show your worth and your value more than just making the beat. You know what I'm saying? Because just making the beat cannot justify you trying to come for majority or for so much of this goddamn money when you're, you know.
I mean, it can justifiably be that way if you had legally agreed to splitting profits and the beat is exclusive to that artist. That means nobody else can use the beat. But in this case, this was a leased beat, which makes it even less of an attachment from the producer to the artist.
Let's break it down simple for the people at home.
Okay.
So check it out. This is how it works. A lot of the times, especially for people who don't have access to producers, they don't produce themselves, right? Typically a rapper, musician, whoever, they might search or, you know, search for YouTube beats, as many of us do.
Type beats.
YouTube beats, which are also considered type beats on YouTube. Honestly, these are some of the best beats out there. I mean, it's YouTube. It's the whole world connected, interconnected, sharing their beats. You know what I'm saying? So you find fire beats all the time, right?
Oh yeah.
So, and a lot of times you see the word free on them, right? And a lot of times they are free beats. A lot of them actually you can use for free. Not all of them.
For promo.
But a lot of them you can use for free for promo, meaning you can't put it on Spotify. You can't put it on anything that generates any kind of income. You might be able to upload it on YouTube as long as you're not monetizing off of it.
Can't monetize
right?
it on YouTube.
So like, basically, these are free beats. But if you would like to
Profit.
If you would like to profit on these beats, then what you do is you lease or buy the beat full out, right? Now, most people opt to lease for beats because it's cheaper, you can get a bang for your buck. Most of these people who are leasing these beats, they're not established artists. They don't have a huge fan base yet. They're just trying to, they would be just ecstatic to get 50,000 plays on a song, you know what I mean?
Sure.
And a lot of these leased contracts have different tiers. You have a basic tier, a mid tier, a high tier, and each of those tiers allow you to do more with the beat. For example, a basic tier might tell you can get 50,000 streams on all listening platforms, 50,000 views on YouTube, and this and that, up until the highest contract, which is an unlimited leased contract, which means you can basically get unlimited plays on Spotify / iTunes / Apple Music. You can have unlimited views on music videos. You can make a music video.
You can perform it live.
You can perform it live. In this case, it even said that
you can play it on radio.
He had rights to radio, which they don't do. Sometimes they don't do that.
Sometimes they don't do that.
The only and all that income and all that is liable to the person, the artist leasing the beat. Now, if the only profit that, and this is very like basic, I'm not gonna get deep into it, but the only profit that you are not, as an artist, allowed to collect 100% of is anything generated in TV, film. If your song is registered, you can't register the song with, I believe you can't register a song with any of these companies like BMI or ASCAP.
Oh, word, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I don't think you can do that. Unless you have an agreement with the producer, or if you do it with the producer, actually, no, I think you can register it, but that's when you're liable to offer up 50% to a producer, typically, to a beat maker, producer, and 50% to the artist. That's always negotiable, but point is, that's the only time you're supposed to really give them money or whatever. And as far as I'm concerned, Sick Boy hasn't been in any movies. Sick Boy hasn't generated any commercial revenue like that. You know, it's strictly just been for the listeners, online for the fans.
Yeah.
So, you know, Ren did his part. He paid whatever it was for the contract, for the lease, for the unlimited usage, and that's where it ends.
Yep. Long story short, you can buy a car, which you own it, or you can lease a car. And it's technically you don't own it, but you can use it for whatever the fuck you want. And that's basically what happened.
Yes.
All right.
Beef one, steal from me. That's how little thief lose teeth, you meal to me. I'm the subject matter, you are part of the scenery. This is how the sick boy work, you feeling me? Cunt, I'm sick with the pen. I went easy on the daughter, he's a friend, it's Zen. But if I ever hear your mouth speak the name of Ren out in public, then it's public, you don't want that again. And no warning for your bitch, with a girlfriend too. Mrs. Nice behind the scenes, poor Kujo, boo-hoo. If I ever read another fucking comment from you, then this is only part one, it's even worse than part two.
Ooh, I like that. Lights off. The views expressed in this video are for creative purposes. Any issue I have will be dealt with on a personal basis. I do not condone abuse or bullying. That is such a great way to end the video, because he just OD'd on them. He went crazy on them. For, you know, New York slang, right? Speaking of New York slang, what he did was, with that little pat on the head, is he did something called sunning him, right? When you son somebody, it's like you're saying to them, you're my son and I'm your daddy. Basically, it's kind of like you're imposing your will onto somebody.
You're sunning them, you're punking them,
belittling them,
you're bitching them around, however you want to put it, man.
Which I like that. And that last few bars was, I like that, like you said, I noticed it now, a lot of the drums dropped and it was just like a simple sample, and it was calming down because it was more like a warning shot now. Like, yo man, stop talking shit, stop going public. And then I like how wordplay, he said public and then he said public again, as in to insinuate that he said public and then he said public, following with, like last time, you don't want that to happen again, because he said he took it public. And him and his girlfriend didn't like when they did that. And then turned around and said, as for your bitch, which is hilarious, by the way. right? It's to ask for your, because just no remorse here. Just straight up, no, not even your girl or whatever. You know, like the first time he saw it, he said, "Shut up, slut," right? And he said, "As for your bitch, if she keeps fucking talking shit too, well, like he said, if she keeps talking shit too, this is only part one. You ain't gonna like part two.
It gets worse in part two.
Exactly.
Yeah, and you know, I kind of hope that they do respond or something because I want to hear part two.
I think they will, because like I explained in our live the other day, right? These people are unstable. You know, they're probably young. They probably have no social etiquette or common sense. Obviously, they don't have common sense if they're delusionally making up contract agreements, right? That don't exist. So in their minds, they're always going to be the victim. And in their minds, people are always going to take their side because it's all me versus somebody who has more than me, without realizing that this is a person who made a song about being sick and mental illness and all this shit. And they're just very, they think that people are going to be empathetic towards them, but in the reality, they're being really apathetic towards Ren. Very opposite of empathetic, no empathy whatsoever. So basically, they're gonna talk shit again, and I think Ren is having that in mind with like a strategy, like a chess move. The minute they do, boom, it's a wrap for their ass.
Yeah, so to all you parents out there, teach your kids to take accountability, because this is what happens when people don't take accountability. They don't learn how to be accountable for their actions. They don't learn how to be responsible or own up to their own mistakes. This is what happens. You get a fucking crazy diss track made that potentially will ruin your career. So there you go.
There you go. All right, well, KUJO Beat Down. I gotta say, this was fucking dope. This was awesome. This was worth the wait. And the only issue I have is that it just felt a little short to me, and I just wanted more.
Yeah, and that's not a bad problem to have, or a bad issue to, that's not a bad problem to have. You know, always leaving us wanting more. That just means when he puts out the next one, we're jumping right on it, just like everyone else at home. So yeah, KUJO Beat Down, man, he really beat him down.
If you guys enjoyed this video, if you found any value from it or just entertained, please like, comment, subscribe. Please push this shit out. We need to get this shit out. We need the whole world to know what the fuck is happening. We need to destroy this motherfucker, KUJO. So please push this video out.
Yes.
Like, comment, subscribe, share, do what you gotta do. And on top of all that,
check out our music. You might like it.
because we just released 2 songs last week. Cause I'm Me and Love Myself. With a question mark. Yes, 2 separate tracks, each done by each twin. You'll get to see us on a track doing what we do separately, and on top of that, we are releasing 2 music videos next week for these tracks, both shot and edited in-house by what you see here.
Yes. All right, so we hope you enjoy those at home. Thanks so much. Check out our other channel, Strawhat Stories, Strawhat Dynasty. I'm Trix the Hooligan.
And I'm Jules the Buddha Monk.
We are Strawhat Dynasty.
Your favorite rapping
Breaking
twins from
NYC.
Peace.